Spice and Grain, also known as Kelly and Ray Ryan. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm so glad that you guys are here because I was checking out the website. I must admit, we have to talk some workshops. But before we get there, let's talk about your shop. Where is it located, and how long have you guys been at your location?
It's in Freiburg. It's 17 Portland Street. We've been there a little over 5 years.
Great.
And
Yeah, it's right by the monument, so if folks are driving through town, you want to take a right at that monument. It's just a couple doors up on the right. And I was invited to come film there. I think it was last year now. Was it last year or just this past? I think it was sooner than that. I was so pleased to get in there and see what you guys have. I basically want to move into your store, just letting you know that right now, because not only do you have a great little coffee area that people can hang out and sort of do community chit-chat, but you also have a book lending little area, and you also, the store stretches out so far that you are able to cover many different aspects of personal health, care, nutrition. So how many items, can you guess, Kelly, how many items you actually have in the store?
No, not
Just
really.
thousands, millions?
Yeah, a lot. It's, yeah, we try to pack it in.
Yeah, and what kind of areas do you cover in the store? You want to cover that, right?
Right.
well, general groceries, personal care, which we brought today.
Okay.
Pet care, pet products, beer and wine. We have, like you said, a cafe. We have coffee and sandwiches and
Homemade
soups.
sandwiches that looked so good. We're not talking like the tiny sandwiches that have been there for days. These things were monsters and look so good that you guys make right there.
We do.
Awesome. So what are your hours? When can people get in and visit you guys over in Freiburg?
We're open 7 days a week.
Okay.
From 8 to 6 in general. On Thursdays we open an extended hour till 7, and on Sundays from 10 to 3.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're in the shop now. I need some personal care. What did you guys bring today? Sort of running the whole gamut here.
Well, we took a little bit of a smattering because we also offer hair care products and things like that, deodorants and etc. But today we thought we'd just bring you some like soaps, lotions, and bath items.
Can I ask you first to bring? You guys are focused on health, letting people in there, and that. What's your motto?
That you don't have to be wealthy to be healthy.
And this is part of that. That you don't know what's going into a lot of the stuff that you might buy at a big box store, and you guys do the research and find out what products that you feel comfortable bringing to your shelves.
Definitely.
So, what are some of the items here that you particularly feel good about in bringing to your customers?
Well, there are a lot of different lines out there. We try to cover some of the national lines that, like you said, we feel really good about. Like, for example, Dr. Bronner's.
I remember Dr. Bronner's from my college days, and that's a liquid soap, but you have it in a bar.
They have expanded a little bit. They have actually lotion. They've just come up with toothpaste.
Which is excellent. The toothpaste is really effective, really good toothpaste. So.
Yeah.
Really, and because a lot of toothpaste have weird stuff in them.
Definitely.
And that's even the toothpaste that I thought were natural, that they say natural. I'm finding out that one, they're not like a small company that I thought they were, that they were bought out by, Colgate or something 10 years ago, and they've changed the ingredients. So I thought I was buying natural stuff for my kids, and they were just getting as bad as stuff as you find in some of the bigger names that you see.
Yeah, and some of the products that we have too, we try to do a lot of research, and like you said, sometimes they shift gears.
Right.
And some people are really accustomed to getting the products that they like, and we understand that personal care is really just that. It's a personal choice. And even in our personal care section, we try to we do our homework, and we honor a lot of our locals, which I've put in the front here.
Okay.
But we also do special ordering. If you, for example, you come in and you want a certain lotion, we are a small store. We only carry maybe 4 cents, but that's the line that you really like, but you really prefer, a lavender scent, and I didn't have it that day, or we didn't have it that day. You just let us know, we put it in an order book, and we get it the next week.
Really? And this can be something small? It doesn't have to be a huge bulk order of 30 bottles of lotion?
No.
A lot of these products we can get singly.
Really?
Yeah, most of the personal care products we can do what they call single pick. So it's not a problem at all.
I love that. I really am moving in.
Yeah.
There's the smell, the scents coming off the table right now. It's wonderful. I smell lavender. and just maybe some tea tree or something. There's some mint going on. So you mentioned Dr. Bronner's. What are a couple of the other labels that you like? And you mentioned local. I see we have Garden Dreams, Jen Kovac, I believe.
Yeah, that's very popular.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
and, one that's from Maine is called Human Nature. They have a huge line of products. It sells really well, and
Do they have sort of an angle that what's their?
I don't know what the
Yeah,
angle
they're
is.
a lot of
I think what happens is people
Yeah.
try the products and really like it, and they come back for it. So
So
we
effective.
do, the
Yeah.
soaps and
Well, they're
creams
very
we do
thoughtful.
real well. Yes.
They focus on certain lines that they have candles. I brought one just because it kind of went with the bath, but they do soaps and creams,
Yeah.
and this is their bath, milk bath.
Okay,
mix.
so this one, right, this big one. So what is it? This looks like a powder. What is that?
It's a milk bath.
It's a milk bath,
Yeah.
and you just pour it right in. What?
Yeah.
Do you actually get clean? I mean,
Yeah, and a milk bath is soothing to the skin, and they also have really a lot of fun with their scents.
like
So-
is something different or that you wouldn't
The
expect?
names and
Like they have a soap they call Happy Hippie.
Nice. A little patchouli in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now I noticed they had up close the All Over Wonder or
Wonder
what-
Cream, yeah.
Wonder Cream. What is that? Is that for like a hand, foot,
No, it's
heavier
all
stuff?
over. It's a body cream.
Okay.
Like a body lotion.
All right. One is hence the All Over.
Yeah.
And I noticed you have some sort of base oil here. What's this in the clear?
This is actually lavender water.
Oh.
They make a lavender. They make a rose water, which is very popular. That's why I didn't bring it, because I only have one left right now.
Someone's
And
gonna
that's
go
a
and buy it.
main company as well. Main Accents.
And what do you do with that? You just is it a spritzer? What do you?
Yeah, you can use this as a spritzer, almost like a light. It's for scent. You can
Yeah.
almost spritz it on you.
Or maybe on your pillow or.
That's not people that don't like heavy perfumes,
Yeah.
but just want something nice and light.
That sounds wonderful.
And we also have Gaia's Herbal Garden, and she's right in Freiburg, and she does a lot of beautiful creams and salves as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what I do like is you guys are the hub for Freiburg. You bring in a lot of local artisans, stuff right there to the shop, and then also you have your farmers that you don't mark it up. You get it from the farmers. It is what you would pay at the local farm stands if you were to drive 40 miles on your own. But you guys have brought it right to Spice and Grain, having issues. But that's what I really appreciate. That they can go in there and it's not going to cost them an arm and a leg. You guys have
Right.
done the work for them.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
we just wanted to be an extension.
Yeah. And speaking of the extension, I do want to cover a couple of these other products, but online before you came on, I was looking at your website, and you guys have wonderful workshops coming up. One is already started. It's the gardening workshop, and I was like, darn it, it's the planning phase, which is a lot of people are looking forward to spring right now, and there's stuff that you can do all winter long to increase your production and effectiveness of your garden this summer. Now, when's the next one? Do you know?
The next
I think I
one.
wrote it down somewhere.
Oh,
March
it's on the calendar.
11th.
It's,
Yeah, March 11th.
It's the second
March 11th.
Friday. Basically, the second Friday of each month.
Wonderful. And that's winter sowing. Sowing, S-O-W.
Right.
So that's going to be something that is definitely worth checking out. And I believe I saw it was only $8 for a workshop. So
Or the series is 30, so that would make it $6 a workshop.
wonderful. All right. So you can find out more online.
Yes.
Where would they find you guys?
They can either go to Facebook, or they can go to our website and click on the events tab.
Okay. And that's spiceandgrain.vppress.
VPWeb.
vpweb.com. Okay,
Yep.
great. So we'll post that on the show as well, so you guys can check that out. So just to wrap up the products again, you have the bath salts. You have actually what's this big
That's-
ultra pampering? I saw ultra pampering. I needed to know.
That's a deep steep.
Ooh, what's that do?
That's a bubble bath.
A bubble bath.
There's bath oils, bath salts. There's all kinds of
And this whole bottle.
invigorating, warming, relaxing, meditating.
Nice. Smells so good. It's just over $10. So you're going to get a nice bubble bath that's going to last you for a while,
Quite
and
a
it's
while.
inexpensive as well. You have mineral baths. You have some sort of bath salt here. I'm seeing detox, fragrance-free Dead Sea salts, mineral bath salts. Excellent. So they can find all this in your shop, as well as you have the sandwiches, you have the groceries, the pet care as well. What are a couple of the items in the pet care area?
Pet food, shampoos.
Wonderful.
Toothbrushes. For
Toothbrushes.
Oh, really? Really? Like actual toothbrushes, or are they the finger brushes that
No,
they use?
toothbrush for pets, large,
Awesome.
small.
Wonderful.
Diatomaceous earth is one that people should learn about and know about for their pets as well.
Really? And what is, I've heard diatomaceous earth?
Yeah,
It's just all natural?
Yeah, it's compressed like shards of ancient like shells. Basically, it's kind of like a powder.
Wow.
And you use it for pest like fleas.
Really?
Because the shards act as a cutting mechanism. So when the fleas walk over it, it
They don't like
destroys them. Yeah.
Right. So you powder your pet with this?
Yeah, very carefully because you don't want to breathe it in
Right.
either. And you can put it in their food because it works the same way for internal
Really?
parasites.
Yeah. Huh. I've never even heard of that. All right. So gonna head on over to Spice and Grain. Again, it's right in Freiburg Village. You're gonna take a right at the monument, and again, a couple doors up on the right. You guys open your doors at 8 a.m. And so the coffee's gonna be brewing, the soups are gonna be on, and the sandwiches are also right there. Kelly Wright, thank you so much for joining us. Did we get everything out? You also have the film festival. You just
Yeah,
want
if
to
we could
plug that
just
real quick?
mention that real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are doing a film festival called Food for Thought, and it'll be featuring 5 different films on 5 different locations. Brownfield, Denmark, Sweden level, and the finale will be at the Freiburg Academy,
Okay.
at the Performing Arts Center, and it's a donation based. And
Is there a common theme for the films?
yep, it's basically a sustainability of the food industry and natural resources. We will be featuring ingredients, fresh, bottled life, fed up.
And are these like nationally produced films, or is this
Yes.
something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've brought in these films. You're going to be carrying around 5 different films, 5 different locations, and on the website again, or Facebook is a place to find the schedule and locations. Wonderful. Well, Kelly Wright, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to see you. Can't wait to
you.
get over to the store. All these products, you're going to have to pry them out of my hands when you leave here because it just smells so good. So thank you again for joining us.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We have more Watch and Win. We have weather forecasts and a look at the snow conditions. And don't forget, Spice and Grain right in Freiburg Village. You can find them on, what's the road name? Because they like signs.
Portland Street.
Portland Street by the monument. All right, thanks again. All right, folks, we'll be back.
Prices on healthy foods and products in the Mount Washington Valley come to Spice and Grain. Spice and Grain offers organic, gluten-free, vegan, and non-GMO groceries, including local produce and eggs. Nuts, grains, herbs, and spices in bulk help make healthy and fresh affordable. Enjoy soups, sandwiches, and fresh baked goods at home or in our store. Great selection in a relaxing atmosphere with a friendly, helpful staff. Open 7 days a week. Spice and Grain in Freiburg, Maine, where you don't have to be well